What is music in your words?
Music's something that like emotion, something that people can feel. Like even any genre or any type of literature that's in it. It's just like emotion and a story.
Music to me is everything. It is life. It is, it's the way I feel. Music to me is my expression of my heart, my mind, combined with my soul. It's everything.
Music in my words, I would just say it's my life. That's the way I sum it up.
Does old school music have an impact on music today?
Yeah, in a positive and a negative, because a lot of today's people, they try and like outdo the old school, or they try and copy the old school. So it's more of either an evolution of the old school or just like a brand new thing like out of the blue.
On music today?
I think it does. And I think it's like it has its pros and cons to it. You know, a lot of artists, I think they try and surpass old school hip hop. And then there's always those artists who try and get their roots from it. So they try to just extend that flow that old school artists had. But I think it has a huge impact on today's music.
Music today?
I think it does. I know for my music it impacts it because that's mostly what I listen to, like a lot of old school rappers like DMX, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, to Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang. Like a lot of old school rappers really, I don't really listen to the new shit, so I don't really listen to the new stuff, but yeah, I go to them because they're just more lyrical nowadays.
It influences you.
Yeah.
How do some artists abuse music today?
A lot of artists abuse music like they try and really spark up a lot of like violence. You know what I mean? Because there's some artists that influence hype, like influence party, and it does look like kind of like a mosh pit, sort of like that's like in the rock sense. But a lot of people, they really like influence like police murders, all this other stuff, and that's like.
I just think a lot of artists don't mean what they say, and a lot of artists, there's some artists who just do it for the wrong reasons. You know, I would say keep some things out, but I think they abuse music in a way that music is supposed to be beautiful and it can impact someone's life. So if you're impacting the wrong things, you're
Music today?
Some artists, well, I wouldn't call them artists. I would just say that they're in it to make money. Like, they're just doing whatever is trending or whatever sounds cool for the moment. So that's why I wouldn't call them artists. I think an artist just does it because they love to do it, and that's just their passion.
How do you feel when people throw hip-hop artists into the stereotype of hoodlums or ghetto?
Well, I feel like they don't really know the actual story behind from the beginning. They don't really know the actual, they haven't really looked too deep into the artist. They haven't looked too deep into the actual culture. Because I can go around and say that, oh, well, art rock, you don't understand nothing, and it's just like pure, like long-haired, all this whatnot. But there's like subgenres, there's different people, there's like that break the stereotype. The same thing with country. Like they always say that, oh, like country's like redneck, this, and they drop it into a stereotype. But I feel that, like, if you were to go deep into country or deep into rock or actually deep into hip-hop, like, you find those actual...
Or ghetto?
I just think they're ignorant. I don't think they think about what they're saying. You know, they're just, they try and portray the artist, you know, they see just as what they see, and as far as what the artist looks like when they don't listen to his lyrics or what he's saying. You know, so they try and throw an artist out to a category that all they do is ghetto-related things. You know, when in reality that's probably what they're trying to get out of, so that's just a lifestyle that they have or that they're used to. But yeah, I think they're ignorant and they don't know what they're talking about.
Hoodlums?
I I think it has to do like a big deal with like mainstream, because that's what mainstream people, well, that's what they like to show more, is like the hood side. Like makes people think like hip hop and rap in like as a whole is all about, you know, gangster rap, but it has different genres. And I just think like hip hop started like through the gangster rap and all that, but it became so much more, you know, where it evolved. So that's what I think about it.
Behind the story.
And if you could try to change the perspective on hip hop, like from others, what would you do or what would you say?
I actually wouldn't change anything because just keep it like an inside club thing. Like if they don't understand it, like just let it be known. Like let the people inside know like what's really like what it's really about.
You know, it's funny because I wouldn't. If they had negative things to say, that's what makes hip hop. You know, that's what makes the artist. Because if it was just all love, you know, anybody could do it. But it takes a strong-minded person who knows exactly what the people want to hear to surpass all that. So, I wouldn't change a thing about what people think about hip-hop. Because hip-hop it's beautiful. And I like every beautiful thing, it has its dark side. And that's just hip-hop. Anything else?
No, that's it. From hip hop and music and all that, what would you do or what would you say?
I would just say to people to like be open-minded and not necessarily like listen to the rhythm, like listen to the words. You know what I'm saying? Like not just hear what they're saying, but like take them like try and understand like where they're coming from, stuff like that. Cause I know a lot of artists really put like a lot of effort into their rhymes, and a lot of people just miss it. You know, so that's what I would say. Just listen more. And be open-minded to like shit that makes you think, stuff that makes you think. I'm sorry.
You're good, I'll still put it in.
Yeah.
That's
Is
good.
that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.